So in approaching the cover design of the novel and my experience towards it sort of as the writer of the book, I think that it was just trust. I thought this incredible team knows what they're doing, and so I'm gonna trust what comes. Sometimes it's really hard to say what we hope for or what we want. And the great thing is that we had discussions, and I shared a few Pinterest boards, and I shared a few images that I drew on to write the novel. And something that I was really sure about with the novel that I felt that I really didn't want was to actually have a human person on the cover, because the story to me is universal, and I didn't want a human person of any specific appearance to prescribe what the story was. Waiting to see what the cover might be like was, patience is not a virtue of mine, though I try, 10 points to trying. So waiting for the cover was that it was the agony of a childhood Christmas or birthday party. And so when Catherine sent me the cover finally, and she said, this is what the final cover is looking like. It hasn't been signed off yet, but here it is. I was in England, I was in Manchester. It was nighttime in Sydney, so morning there. I was at home alone. She emailed it to me, and I was in the kitchen stirring a cup of tea when it came through on my phone. And I opened the email up, and I can only describe what happened next as a kind of honking, squawking. If the neighbours were concerned about what was happening in my house, it wouldn't have been surprising to me. I was so utterly it was beyond dreams. And so I had no suggestions about how it could change. I just wholeheartedly loved it immediately, and it was such a wonderful reward for trusting the team that I had around me, and I couldn't be more thrilled. It's amazing.